Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, representing Slicktown to the fullest, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video. It is a great day here in the STL. I had a very peaceful sleep, had a chance to listen to some personal development while I was asleep, and that just really makes a difference when you're able to have positivity into your subconscious mind. And I'm just grateful, for this new day, new mercies, another chance to be productive. And, that's what it's going to be. It's actually a warmer day in the STL than it has been over the last couple of days, which is why I'm not hoodied up today. So as much I have my coat, but it wasn't a need for two hoodies today. So I think it's supposed to get up to near 60 degrees. So that's just how funny STL weather is. But let's move on. I wanted to talk to you today about, I really want you to think about your why. What I'm finding out is some people don't know what their why is. And then for those who, may know what their why is, what I'm, starting to discover is it's not specific enough, and that's what I really want to talk about today. And I want to ask you a very serious question. Does your why make you cry? Let me preface my comments. When you have a why, a good rule of thumb is your why has to be more, it has to be more beneficial to just you. It has to be dealing with someone or something else other than yourself. I mean, most of us, we have, selfish intentions and all this other stuff. Most people want to make a lot of money. Most people want to leave their jobs and stuff like that. But what I'm finding out is the reason that many people more than likely won't see the money that they think they deserve or be able to live the life they believe that they deserve is because not only are they not thinking big enough or thinking more specific enough, but their why isn't strong enough. And what I mean by that is your why has to be so strong that it makes you cry. And and in other words, if your why doesn't come to fruition, that it will bring tears to your eyes. And that's what it really all boils down to. Now, if you have children, then, in most cases, your why has a lot to do with your children. Most parents don't want to see their children suffer like they did when they were their age, or they don't want to see their children go without, like they may have gone without when they were a child. But the thing is, your why has to be specific. It has to be so specific that you can really put a number on it. Like, for example, one of my whys that I have is that I want to be able to pay off my parents' house. My parents have been in the same house for 25 years. They've been living in the same house for 25 years. And, my father, he works part-time on the weekends. And then my mother, she hasn't worked in almost 15 years because she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And so, because they don't have the income coming in that they're, used to having, you know, it can become a strain on them. And for everything that they've done for me and my brothers, you know, it's time for them to relieve that burden of, you know, that mortgage, you know, and, you know, it's time for that house to be paid off. So that's one of my whys. Another why, once again, has to do with my parents. My parents, especially my father, like, I've never really seen my father travel. Now, my father, you know, he served in the Army, and, you know, he's told me that, you know, he's been to Germany, and, you know, but this was like when he went to Germany, if I'm not mistaken, the Berlin Wall was still up, you know, so that just goes to show you how long it's been since he's been to Germany. And I believe that he went to Germany before I was born. So, but as far as, you know, just to be able to go on a trip or go on a cruise or, you know, stuff like that, I have not seen him do that. And I'm 30 now. So, but I feel like he's at the age now where he should be able to enjoy his life, you know, and, you know, not be worried about how the bill's gonna get paid and this, that, and the other. So one of the things that he told me that, you know, really has become a driving force for me and why I do what I do is because he told me one of his biggest dreams. He told me two of his biggest dreams. One of his biggest dreams, I already accomplished that. One of his dreams was he wanted to see one of his children graduate college. Well, I graduated college in 2007. So he was able to see one of his children do what he did not finish doing, and that was graduating college. He went to college, but he didn't finish. And then his other big dream was he wants to go visit Africa. He wants to go see the pyramids. And so that is a major why for me, you know, because my father does not ask for much. He is a man of few words. You rarely hear him complain about stuff, and that's something that I want to do for my father. That's something, you know. Now if you have noticed, the whys that I've mentioned have to do with other people, don't necessarily have to do with me. Now, of course, do I want to, you know, have, you know, money in the bank? Of course. Do I want to be able to leave my job and work my business full time? Absolutely. You know, and that will come. But my why is stronger than just me. It's more than about just me. And if you notice, part of my why, my overall why, has nothing to do with me. It has to do with other people. It has to do with my family. It has to do with my parents, more specifically. And you have to be able to have a specific why like that. And it doesn't have to be the same why that I have, because we're different people. But your why goes along with your purpose. They go hand in hand, and your purpose has to be bigger than you. If it's not strong enough. And if it's not strong enough, if you don't accomplish it and you just say, well, that's okay, then it's not strong enough. You have to have a strong why. So strong that you have no choice but to go after it. You have no choice but to see it come to fruition. You have no choice but to get around people that will encourage you to go after it so that it can be done, so that you can live the life that you deserve to live. And if you're someone that is in that situation where you know that you want to do something big and that you dream big, but you're around the wrong people, then I encourage you to join my community of positive individuals, like-minded individuals who are not afraid to dream big, who are not afraid to go after what they want, who are not afraid to go after their purpose wholeheartedly and unapologetically, and then to do what's necessary to be able to listen, so that those who have gone before them, those who are living the life that they desire, who are able to travel, you know, how they want, when they want, where they want, and Be willing to be coachable, you know, because one thing that I'm thankful for is that I'm connected with 6- and 7-figure earners who have blazed the trail for me to come along and go after my purpose, you know, so that my whys are fulfilled. And rest assured, my whys are sure enough strong enough that it makes me cry. So for those of you who are on the fence, you need to get in the game. You need to stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Stop waiting for all the I's to be dotted, all the T's to cross. You need to get started, because the time is now for you to get it done. You have wasted enough time waiting on the right time, waiting on it to be the right time, and I'm here to tell you that the right time is now. So connect with me on Facebook. Shoot me an email. Tell me, Arian, I'm ready to get started. I won't live in fear no more. My why is too strong enough. And if I don't get it done, it's going to make me cry. And then if you're just ready to pull the trigger, click the link below. I will plug you into our Facebook community, and you know, we can lock arms together and get this done, so that we can both start living the life that we know that we deserve to live. You know, I'm already going after mine, and my team and we're going after ours, and I would love to have you on the team. So click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.